touchdown. He'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
You remember me? Let's go. Man, Eddie. Shut down. Motion. Check. Shift. Hey. Look. Mike, sit. Greystone, travel. Too long. Cut. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
On 2nd down, this is Cannon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Buying time to his left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Here goes that.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Bring it.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Set. 44's Mike. Check. Let's go. Red 80. Hey, exit. What's the run?
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Sacked by the outside backer, Telvin Smith.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. 5. Snap.
Back to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
57's mine. Check 37, check 37. Go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. That's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
1st and 10 at the 14. Go there. 91. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Now Leonard Fournette, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play.
30 base.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike 57. Come on. You better bring it. 57's the Mike. 57.
He'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into 1st downs and hopefully points.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They'll try the right side with Bell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. He finds his target. It's Crowder. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. They'll run on 1st down with Cannon. And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw, Darnold. And he's going to go down again. Marcel Darius. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Third and long, it's Darnold. Gets it to his running back, Cannon. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or do they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Don't get nervous.
Hey, high 7.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take it.
To throw is Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Bravo. Look, squeeze. Hit it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jordan Jenkins. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. This is Fournette. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
3rd and 12.
On the set.
50 seconds, Mike. On the ball. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Watch the screen.
Hey, wahoo.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 57. Mike, 57. Go.
Hey, Sam on.
Tighten up.
Fair. Fight.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. In for the score. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
I got you, boy.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Hey, Charlie!
44, Mike, 44. Defense,
On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold. Under pressure now. Darnold, and he goes down. Josh Allen in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
Watch safety. Red, Eddie. Safety's gripping. Check 3. Red, Eddie.
Hey, Echo!
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And he's got a noon one. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 37. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Darnold now to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or 2. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. Again, Darnold. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner. And I don't think, with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly.
That's it, baby. We go
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
That's what I do. 50 seconds to Mike.
Roll out.
He can't hang. He's not
Ready.
2nd and 9 now. That one complete. He finds Sharp. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one a 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Don't say nothing. Watch twist.
Snap.
Fournette. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Check.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Bell. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, Steve 6.
Here's Darnold. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Let's go. 15 line. 15 line. Let's go.
They'll run with Fournette. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Ready? 8, read.
54 Mike. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. No.
Steve Griffin.
They'll set up a throw. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
To me, that's a terrific run on 1st and goal at the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
This Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle, and he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Leonard Fournette taking it in, and the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main guy.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and the lead will swell by one more. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Darnold from the gun. It's complete. Javon Wims, the open man. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Darnold now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Cut. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. All day, dog.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
All day, baby, all day.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Bell. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Bell. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Off of play action, Darnold. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Fopo's the mic. Mike's Fopo. Delaney. Pick it up. 44 is the mic. Ready?
Buzz.
Kill. 44.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. He couldn't hook up with a Nunwa that time. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
Protein spill. Smoke.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up.
Rock it.
Rush
Gone.
Rush in. 36.
Fight.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking deep downfield. This is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Mike, 44's Mike. Check. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. On 2nd and 10. Darnold now a desperation. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Javon Wims, 46 yards. And the interception by the Jets D leads to a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that will shave one more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch the run.
Ready.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll rifle this one, and he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Outside.
44, Mike, 44. I got it. 44's the mic. 44's Mike. Check.
On 1st and 10, Darnold being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And the kick here is good. So add 3 to the total. But they're still coming up well short. And that is how this one comes to an end. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get the